Hey y'all, duck season is right around the corner. I'm prepping the blind today, so I thought I'd do a video, show you guys how we prep our blinds. We've got these woven thatch things that you can buy on Academy or even Amazon or Cabela's. I'm going to start by zip tying those up right next to each other on this canvas. This is just a canvas, a little bit of camouflage netting. So we'll get started. So all I'm doing here is zip tying the four corners. I'm going to go back later and zip tie a bunch of cattails to this canvas. So those extra zip ties are going to help hold it in place. This is a bit of a tedious process, so I highly recommend if you have a buddy or something that you can bribe with a 6-pack or a 12-pack to sit on the inside and feed the zip ties back through to you. Highly recommend you do that. It's going to make this go a lot faster. If you don't have anybody to help you, plan for this to take an entire afternoon. It takes a long time and it's very tedious. So this side is the show side of my blind, which is why I have a little bit of extra camouflage netting up top. This is going to be the side that's always facing the ducks, and I always spend a little bit of extra time on that particular side because that's the way that I expect the ducks to fly in from when they're landing in a decoy spread. So I'm going to spend extra time on this side, put a little bit of extra camo on it, and this is where a lot of my cattails are going to end up. I'll still put cattails all the way around because I think it's important to have the 360 camouflage, but I'll really spend some time on that front side. So in my process for putting these cattails up, I'm only going to use one zip tie. Put one zip tie right in the middle, and that allows me to fold everything down whenever I'm transporting it and the blind is not in use. If I put a zip tie on the top and on the bottom, then every time I fold it, the cattails break. So I always just do the one in the middle. And as for the group of cattails, I'm doing maybe like 10 to 12 per. On certain spots, you can even do less if you want to spread those out. But I found that if you just grab a handful, about 10, put one zip tie in the middle, that'll hold all season. And if you take care of it, it'll probably hold more than one season. Like I said before, this is going to be my show side, so I'm going to spend a lot of time here. I'm going to put about twice as many cattails in here as I did on the other side. And I'll do some small batches in the middle, too, of cattails that are not as tall, maybe like, 1 or 2 feet tall, and I'll put it right there in the middle to break it up. And like I said, this part is tedious, so if you got a buddy that you can bribe to come over and feed you these zip ties through the other side, it's going to make your life so much easier. So I do recommend you do that. All right, we are all finished up for now. This is the back side, so not the show side. The ducks will be on the other side of the boat. Made a little cover for the motor back here. Might clean that up a little bit. I will go back and spray paint all these zip ties tan, but that is the finished product. Everything on the underside will be in the water, so it's gonna look pretty good.